What's going on? Blake here at Trade Tracer. As always, none of this is financial advice. Trade and invest at your own risk. We are in a 7-day downtrend on the S&P 500, and this past Friday we broke below some very important levels, and you can see here I have the anchored VWAP from the July 19th low. And you can see that acted as support the previous pullback we had on August 19th. So this is definitely a moving average that's a level of interest. And you can see on Friday we did break through that anchored VWAP and closed right on a level of interest. So I'm going to be creating another video right after this one speaking about these levels and how I identify them in the marketplace. But as of right now, one thing to note here is the S&P did close below the cloud, which is the 50 and the 10 simple moving average. Those are the two moving averages that I pay the most attention to. And right now, this is not a new trade setup. However, if we look back, you know, we've seen this repeat itself. It broke here, rebounded, broke here, rebounded, broke here, rebounded. And the story goes on and on and on. Right here, rebound, right here, rebound. So the question is this just another bear trap? And the reality of it is we don't know, and we can't predict that either. And so the question then becomes, what do you do now? And as always, like we did all of this past week, is preservation of capital and year-to-date gains, and no trends and downtrends is the priority. And so all of last week, we were in a downtrend. Those of you that are premium members, you know that I didn't do much of anything this past week. And I got some DMs from you, from some of you guys. Very proud of you for not trading this downtrend and not getting trapped when you see these types of moves, like we did on Wednesday and Thursday, to trap some short-term, bullish traders just to get rejected the previous day. So, congratulations, way to not overtrade. But the reality of it is right now we can't get swing long until we see price back above this cloud, which currently is right around this level, the 447.6 level on the SPY. Now the Nasdaq is still showing some relative strength, and once again, check out it closing on this level. No surprise there. And the Dow Jones looks really ugly, and once again, no surprise, closing on one of our levels. And I highlighted this arrow previously in the week to say, hey, look at exactly where we got rejected, that 10 simple day moving average, which is the bottom of this cloud right here. So you can see the Dow does not look great. The S&P is starting to roll over, and the Nasdaq is still showing some relative strength, but is also in a downtrend. So this week we will have some short setups on the playbook. I'll try to find maybe one or two longs, and if that fits your guys' risk profile. But however, as you know, I will not be getting swing long until the S&P or the Nasdaq is back above the top of this cloud. That's just my risk profile. It's my trading philosophy. It's my trading style. It's worked for me for the past 4 years, and I'm not deviating from that until it fails me. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're doing to hedge this. All right. So bonds, TLT, is still stuck kind of in this trading range, but in the investment portfolio, this is the hedge that we have on. We don't have any leverage right now in the investment portfolio simply because the market looks like it could pull back, and we don't want to have leverage on the downswing. Take a look at crypto really quick. Bitcoin, once again, still hanging out above the cloud, and just like the S&P and the other markets that we watch, paying very close attention to these levels that we respect. So you can see it respected it here, came back, tested it here, and we just are trading between these levels. It is pretty amazing to see how well price respects these levels. And same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum is a little bit stronger, maybe not actually. Ethereum is still right around one of these levels, right around the 3,300. We need to see price for Ethereum get back above this 3,800. I think if we get back above 3,800, we make a move to 4,000 pretty quickly, and above that, I think we're talking new all-time highs. But until that happens, we have to be cautious. If we break below this cloud, we've got some VWAPs below that could come into play. Same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin needs to get back above this 50,000 level, and if it does, I'd be more bullish. And if it gets back above this 53,000 level, I think once again, just like I said in Ethereum, we're talking new all-time highs. But until that happens, we have to be patient, right? So don't be pressing. Don't be trying to buy this dip. Wait for higher odds and trade it like that. So going into this week, what are we going to be looking at? As always, we're looking at the indexes. We're going to be preserving capital and year-to-date gains. And once price gets back above the cloud, we get into an uptrend. That's when I'm going to be hitting the accelerator. That's when I'm going to be getting long. And until that happens, I'm not doing much of anything. I'm preserving my capital. I'm waiting patiently. That's part of being a trader, is having the discipline and having the patience to wait for those higher odds. Our strategy heavily focuses on getting long in the uptrends. We are not big on shorting the market. We are not big on shorting stocks, especially since we've been in a bull market for over a decade. The easy money is made in the uptrends. All right, that's all I got for you guys this week. Watch out. I'm going to post another video on these levels. I'll see you on Monday.